Self-destructive behavior can look very different from one person to another. It may involve repeatedly making choices that damage your relationships, health, opportunities, finances, or emotional well-being. Sometimes the person knows the behavior is harmful, but still feels pulled toward it. This does not necessarily mean they want to suffer. Often, self-destruction develops from unresolved pain, negative beliefs, emotional avoidance, or attempts to escape difficult feelings. Number 1. You believe you don't deserve better. When someone develops a deeply negative view of themselves, healthy opportunities can feel undeserved or uncomfortable. You may reject supportive relationships, dismiss success, or choose situations that confirm what you already believe about yourself. The behavior then reinforces the belief that you are not worthy of something better. Number 2. You use destructive choices to escape emotional pain. When difficult emotions feel overwhelming, immediate relief can become more important than long-term consequences. You may use unhealthy distractions, impulsive decisions, isolation, or other harmful patterns simply to stop feeling something uncomfortable for a moment. The temporary relief can reinforce the behavior even when it creates greater problems later. Number 3. You expect failure before you begin. If you already believe that things will go badly, giving up early can feel safer than trying and being disappointed. You may procrastinate, avoid opportunities, or stop putting in effort when success becomes possible. Failure then appears to confirm the prediction, even though avoidance helped create the outcome. Number 4. Familiar pain feels safer than unfamiliar change. People do not always choose what is healthiest. Sometimes they choose what feels familiar. If instability, rejection, criticism, or emotional distance has been part of your past, healthier situations may initially feel strange. Returning to familiar patterns can therefore provide predictability, even when those patterns continue hurting you. Number 5. You struggle to tolerate success. Success can create new expectations, responsibilities, visibility, or fear of losing what you achieved. If you are uncomfortable with those changes, you may unconsciously create problems just when things begin improving. Self-sabotage can therefore protect you from the pressure that comes with moving forward. Number 6. You turn anger or shame against yourself. Unprocessed anger, guilt, or shame can sometimes become self-directed. Instead of expressing emotions in a healthy way or addressing the original problem, you may punish yourself through harsh self-talk, isolation, reckless choices, or abandoning your own needs. The deeper issue is often unresolved emotion rather than a genuine desire to damage yourself. Number 7. Destructive patterns have become automatic. Repeated behavior eventually becomes easier to repeat. A trigger appears, an old reaction follows, and temporary relief reinforces the cycle. Because the pattern happens automatically, you may recognize the consequences only afterward. Breaking self-destructive cycles begins with identifying the trigger, noticing the urge, and creating enough space to choose a different response. Self-destruction can grow from low self-worth, emotional avoidance, fear of failure, familiarity with unhealthy patterns, discomfort with success, self-directed shame or anger, and automatic behavioral cycles. Understanding the reason behind a destructive pattern does not excuse the behavior, but it can make change more possible. The goal is not to judge yourself for the pattern. It is to recognize the cycle early enough to choose something healthier.